say, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition, every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung her I wore when it came home. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Buffalo Bills and the Seattle Seahawks. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. It is a big run by Cook. 31 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook.
James Cook, he was brought down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
It's 3rd and 4. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. Allen on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
All right, so in these 3rd and short, 3rd and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have 4th down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging 4th down decision. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Lightning, 18.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
7-5.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Bronco 80. Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
The RPO, that one is complete. We'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Bronco 60 Eagles. Bronco 18. Go.
Again, it's Milrow. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready. Steady.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
On the ground, it's Walker. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
Come on.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow to the goal line and in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. His 12th touchdown of the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Now Allen facing third and long. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Milroe. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. To the air, it's Milroe. He's going to air this one out, and he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Seattle, 35 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Bills' 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 3.
Let's stop low 18. Pep to 60. Pep, go.
To throw again is Milroe. This one complete to Campbell. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Now Walker. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Seattle.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 15-yard line.
On the jump.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Ready? 70 Lions.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go.
Come on, come on.
He'll run the draw with Walker. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Left thing,
3rd
19.
and 9.
Ready? Crackle 80.
Miller. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
4th down.
That one is good. And the Seahawks go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Allen will throw. Short. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Complete to the former Buckeyes, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. 18, 70, Timberwolves.
They run up the middle, and it's Walker. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
That's good.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and
he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Bills first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and it's good enough for a first down. And in motion is Coleman. Here's Cook. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off in 6.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cougar 19. Get it. Go.
They go play action now with Milrow. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 31 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll go right and find his running back. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That one good for 26 yards.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Pushed out to his left. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills back within 7. It's 24-17. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. 19-18.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Tag. Ready, ready.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
60 Vikings. 60 79 Broncos. 19 tight.
Now Milrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
19 Tiger, 19 Hawk.
They'll try it now with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6. And it keeps the drive going.
A little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew it was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to Seattle after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35.
Here's Milrow to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Now in timeout, Buffalo. They're second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. One more time with Walker. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Talk things over before third down.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense. I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. Touchdown Seahawks. It's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Forced out wide. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second down, they need 7. From the gun, here is Allen. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. Third down coming up.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Here's the punter now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Come on, come on. Panther and left.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Cut 19.
On first and 10, it's Milrow. That one is caught by Campbell. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Here we go. Start. Go.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
60 Bison. Bronco 80. Let's go.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Okay, break.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Get up.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
Cougar 19.
Milrow going to look to run it himself. And they're not going to even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And a good job following his drop. There's a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he gets this up to the 24-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
56, 56.
Allen going to throw on first and 10. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Now he'll just pitch this one out there.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
It's going to be third. They need 1. Play action now, and here's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing again is Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed when the ball's thrown so far behind him.
James Cook, the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. What a big play on 4th and 10. 42 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
One more time with Clark. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Khalil Shakir, touchdown Buffalo. His 4th TD grab of the season. Slides at the point, up and good. And the Bills are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Bills 24. Joey Slye set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Slye to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Nike.
Now it's Milrow. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let it go.
Milrow now off the bootleg. He keeps it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
That is caught outside on the RPO. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this 2nd half. That grab gets them a 1st down.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobs.
Milrow. Pressure gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
18, Bronco.
To the air, it's Milrow. The throw here is complete. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
17 yards.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing is Milrow. That is caught side of the end zone. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. Point after. Coming up here. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead.
Bills 24. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Man in motion is Coleman. They'll throw on first down with Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards. First and 10, and it's Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready? Here we go. Go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18. 60 Vikings, 60. Ready?
Walker now gets us going here in the fourth quarter. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Seattle.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready? Ready, ready?
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
It's a line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll try and run it with Walker, and he will have the Seahawks first down.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be militant.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She say that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim, flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's
$2 smoothie pass.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world I see it well.